Hi guys, my name is Catherine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to talk about how to identify your fellow Kenyan, especially in the Gulf countries. You know, the Gulf countries has so many Africans, but how will you pick out a Kenyan besides our big foreheads? Our IDs are normally big foreheads most of the time. You will know that that's a Kenyan. Now let's start from the airport. Okay, just in case you happen to meet them at the airport when they're doing their shopping, they'll be carrying things like sausages, blue band, that is margarine, and they'll not be picking alcohols. Then you'll know they're going to the Gulf. And then you will see they have things like roiko, this is some cooking a spice. They will be carrying things like ugali, this is corn flour. Then you know this is your fellow Kenyan. You don't even have to talk to them. You just know, you don't have to ask. If you want, you can ask. And then the men, let's come to the physique. The men are normally tall and slender most of the time and dark-skinned. And if you listen to their conversations, most of the time will be based around alcohol, where they drank last night, which venue is offering alcohol, because they're going to the Gulf. Things are very rare, or they come at a very high price if you want to get them in the Gulf. And then most of the time, the behavior, and especially for the ladies, if they're meeting another lady in the Gulf, let's say you're already in the Gulf, and you want to know that this is a Kenyan and there's a lady, African lady in front of you, she'll definitely ignore you. They'll normally look above your shoulder. I've never understood why. Most of the time I've gone with an ignored smile, like you've seen an African in front of you, so you're smiling, and then suddenly somebody looks above your shoulder like they didn't see you. Well, I don't know why, but this is kind of a habit in Kenya amongst ladies, like if they believe that if they look at you, then you're doing quite good, so they rather ignore you. Kind of small competitions here and there. The men are a bit different. They will come and say hi to you most of the time. Or at least some other Africans will come and say hi to you, even if they're not from your country. But the Kenyans, ladies especially, will ignore other ladies. I don't know why. That's an ID. That's one of the IDs of a Kenyan. Then for the ladies, if they're together most of the time, they'll be asking you where the salons are, if you can do hair at home. Most of the time they're looking for cheaper ways of making their hair, because salons are damn expensive around the Gulf. And then on the plane, the plane is even the worst. On the plane, you will identify a Kenyan from the way they'll be asking for alcohol. When you're on the plane, you're already dehydrated, but for a Kenyan, this is not a problem. They will take alcohol even on an empty stomach. Alcohol is everything for them, Kenyans. Then there's another thing known as the flag of Kenya around their wrists. It's a bracelet with the Kenyan flag. Most of the time, the Kenyan men like wearing this, so no need to ask them if they're Kenyan or not. Of course, you can see the flag on their hands. The women physique, mostly they have big asses, but not all of them though. And they have very good physique most of the time. That's one of the envy. People envy the Kenyan ladies about their physiques most of the time. And then their accents. Their accents. Actually, you'll identify a Kenyan just from the accent, because the accent is just direct pronunciation from the Swahili language. Where are you going? Unaenda wapi? Like, where are you going? Where are you going? In Swahili, it's unaenda wapi. So the accent sounds like Swahili into English, Where are you going? Unaenda wapi? When are you coming back? Utarudi saa ngapi? When are you coming back? Utarudi saa ngapi? Walikuwa na nani? Who are they with? Who are they with? Who are they with? Walikuwa na nani? Who are they with? Everything. I mean, the accent is just Swahili moved into English, the same tone. So one time I was thinking that I have a British accent on the phone. And then I was so annoyed when somebody asked me, "You're from Kenya?" Then I said, "Yeah." Oh my God. And the way I was thinking, I have a British accent. Gosh. Then I knew I'm a real Kenyan. So that's a bit about the Kenyans abroad. How to identify them. Big foreheads. That's one of our trademarks. Tall, slender, especially for the men. Big asses for the ladies. Kenyan flag on their hands. So if in case you're looking for any Kenyan friend, you're looking for any Kenyan friend that you're a foreigner, these are some of the things to look out for. Ciao! Tune into my channel for my next topic. My name is Catherine, for those who are new here, and I talk about various topics. Like, subscribe, and share. Ciao!